High school is like a puzzle. In every possible way, we try and fit the pieces together and make sense of what's in front of us. And year after year, we start connecting some of the pieces, like the memories created in each hallway, our true friends, relationships, breakups, our faith, our purpose.
Christina, excuse me, I think we're forgetting some crucial pieces here.
Like what?
Dare I say, high school being a little bit horrific sometimes?
Shouldn't have reminded me. From acne to mental breakdowns at 2 a.m. trying to make sense of chemical bondings.
Standing in the middle of a pit of wild animals.
AKA the atrium.
And can you please tell me how it is more difficult turning into my classroom than getting on the 407?
Not to mention forgetting to write your name on your exam, and the power outages from a goose flying into the generator.
The confusion, the frustration, the exhaustion.
Dante, the bags under these eyes are Chanel. But despite all the odds of achieving success,
we still managed to graduate. But 4 years is not nearly enough time to figure out this thing we call life.
Good evening, fellow graduates, parents, staff, and honored guests. Welcome to the last day of high school for the graduating class of 2019. My name is Christina Romualdi.
And I'm Dr. DiDomenico.
And we are so beyond honored to stand amongst you all representing the incredible class of 2019.
I regret to inform my graduates that we are up for elimination at St. Brother Andre. We are so proud of the people sitting before us for spreading their excellence in our community. Some of the students in this room, even though we've already received our diplomas, were already business owners, artists, activists, athletes, and record breakers. Can I get a round of applause for the grade 12 boys back-to-back dodgeball winning streak?
It fills me with pride to know that because of us, SBA continues to grow into a place of diversity and acceptance, shedding a positive light on its students through events like cultural celebration days, wonderful one-act performances.
We have all grown tremendously since grade 9, whether it be literally from being able to sit comfortably at a desk to not even be able to fit our legs under. Okay, maybe that's just me. Or by growing spiritually, emotionally, or through gaining some life perspectives to help aid in our maturity. We got to experience the best of times and the worst of times.
But if now isn't the time to make mistakes and experience what it's like to be a teenager, then when is? The mistakes we made were the best opportunities and experiences for us to learn and grow.
Throughout the difficult times, we all had our own unique villages of support. Without them and without God, helping us find light, strength, and truth, we would have had to pave our own paths without guidance or inspiration.
One thing for certain is that life is short and opportunities are precious, so we have to be vigilant in recognizing them. Not only the opportunities to succeed, but the opportunities to laugh, to see the enchantment in the world, and to truly live, because life doesn't owe us anything. As a matter of fact, I think we owe something to the world.
And if we can just believe in ourselves, and in the endless ways that we can be of service to the world, we can know what it feels like to be rich in a world full of doubt. Thank you. We may fail along the way. People may try to discredit our successes. But it is okay to be a vulnerable human being in the face of adversity.
It sounds cliche, but life isn't perfect. And the world outside of St. Brother Andre will be a scary one. We will need more courage than it took some of us to sing karaoke in Skoka Woods at grade 9. But we will carry ourselves with strength. Strength to overcome battles. Strength to triumph over the darkness. And strength in ourselves to keep moving towards our goals.
just like our football team, pushing through to win homecoming. Woo! Or the girls dancing through one last song in their heels at prom. The councils and clubs, representing the student body, like DECA's scheme to profit off taking off teachers to the wall. Okay, it was for charity, I lied. Or even the patience we all had to endure as grade 10 students staring patiently
and endlessly
at a white screen during the first
and last
digital attempt at the OSSLT.
graduates. In these next years, we hope we'll be rewarded for the hours spent on post-secondary applications, perfecting our resumes, or even taking off time to figure out what comes next.
And that includes spending countless hours studying, praying to God for that 50%.
Pretending we were fluent in Shakespeare's language. The fool doth think he's wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool.
Okay, you lost me at that.
Laughing nervously when the teacher says, "This is not something you can do the night before."
This is something we don't recommend, but we beg to differ.
Through all these trials and tribulations, we've soaked up all the mental resources we need, and now we'll pass the torch on to the next generation.
And by the way, good luck topping us. Period.
But seriously, we thank everyone who has supported us along the way. We thank our teachers for not only educating us, but for opening our eyes to fresh perspectives.
We thank our administration for greeting us with smiles every day in difficult times.
We thank the entire school staff for making our environment a positive and safe space.
We thank the custodians and Sandy for taking the time. Is Sandy here tonight? Is Sandy here tonight? I don't know if she is, but shout out to her. For taking the time out of their day to always speak with us throughout the school and in the hallways.
Lastly, and most importantly, we thank our parents and guardians. You planted the seeds for us to grow, and your guidance and wisdom constantly remind us of our roots. You have allowed us to blossom into the people we are today, and we are embedded to your eternal love. We hope
and pray
that you're able to watch us graduate today with a smile on your face and be as proud to call us your children as we are to call you our parents.
And let's give ourselves a little pat on the back here too, because we worked hard to get to this moment, and nobody can take that away from us. As well, nobody can tell us to get into uniform again. We could say we graduated the year the Raptors won the NBA championship. We witnessed history being made.
That's right, and after tonight, we make our own history.
It's time to spread our wings like cardinals. It's time to no longer tolerate ignorance in global and social issues. It's time to forge the future. Years from now, we may not be able to remember how to calculate the equation of a line or conjugate French verbs, but we will never forget the special moments in these past 4 years, and we'll use the ingrained qualities of compassion, perseverance, and integrity as we write the next chapters of our lives.
Grade 12s, please stand up with Dante and I. We want you all to make a wish. Do you have one? Good. Now believe in it with all your heart, and let your dreams and ambitions follow you. Graduates, get your caps ready. And ladies and gentlemen,
Give it up for the dreamers
the doers,
and the achievers, your graduating class of 2019. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys. Put your uniform back on. Ms. Dunlop would now like to thank the valedictorians and present them with a gift.